Do you know which country has the largest gold reserves in the world? In this video, we will deep dive into the top 10 countries with the largest gold reserves. Gold reserves refer to the quantity of gold held by a country's central bank or monetary authority as part of its official reserves. Gold has been a symbol of wealth and economic strength throughout history, and countries around the world continue to hold significant gold reserves as a form of financial security. Number 10 on the list is the Netherlands. The Netherlands has a gold reserve of 612.45 tons. The Dutch gold reserves are kept in various locations around the world. Of the total reserves, 31% are kept in the Netherlands in DNB's Gold Vault, another 31% is located in New York, a further 38% is stored in the vaults of the Bank of Canada in Ottawa and the Bank of England in London. India stands in the number 9 position, with gold reserves of 800 tons, playing a crucial role in its economic landscape. The South Asian country, home to 1.40 billion people, is the second largest consumer of precious metal. The Reserve Bank of India in Mumbai holds over half of India's gold reserves, while the rest is jointly held by the Bank of England and the Bank for International Settlements in Basel, Switzerland. On the number 8 position, we have Japan, with a gold reserve of 845.94 tons. Japan's gold reserves are approximately 2% of its total reserves. In January 2016, it lowered interest rates below zero, which has helped fuel demand for gold around the world. It also sold gold reserves to help stabilize the economy in the wake of the Fukushima nuclear incident and hasn't really picked up where it left off. In 7th place is Switzerland, with a gold reserve of 1,040 tons. Switzerland has the world's largest reserves of gold per capita. During World War II, the neutral country became the center of the gold trade in Europe, making transactions with both the Allies and Axis powers. The country holds the majority of its gold reserves at the Swiss National Bank in Bern, 70%, but for safekeeping, it also has 20% with the Bank of England and 10% with the Bank of Canada. China holds the position in 6th place, with gold reserves of 2,191.53 tons. China used to have a policy of mining gold, selling it, and reinvesting in its economy, but as the economy has caught up with major Western nations now, the country has begun building up the percentage of its reserves held in gold. Since the end of 2022, China has consistently purchased more and more gold reserves. If China's gold reserve purchases continue, then we could soon see them move further up the list to overtake the likes of Russia and France. On the 5th spot, we have Russia, with a gold reserve of 2,332 tons. The Russian central bank has been one of the largest buyers of gold for the past 7 years, and in 2019, Russia leapfrogged China into 5th place for the world's largest gold reserve. Russia is also the 3rd largest producer of gold in the world. Russia's increase in its gold stores was seen as an attempt to diversify beyond American investments. France takes the number 4 spot, with a gold reserve of 2,436 tons. France was previously in 3rd place before selling off 500 tons of gold. Gold is held at the Banque de France headquarters in Paris. It is a secure underground vault for French national reserves and is one of the 4 designated depositories of the International Monetary Fund. 3rd on the list is Italy, with a gold reserve of 2,451 tons. Italy's gold reserves are some of the most stable in the world, as the nation's gold reserves have remained untouched since 1999. Recent economic distress has reduced the country's output, but Italy still remains one of the larger European economies, even if it is burdened with significant debts. Germany occupied the number 2 spot on the list, with a gold reserve of 3,352 tons. Germany's information on their holdings is probably the most transparent in the world. Germany's gold is held in 3 places: the Deutsche Bundesbank headquarters in Frankfurt's banking district, New York's Federal Reserve Bank, and the Bank of England vaults in London. The nation with the most gold reserves is, unsurprisingly, the USA. The U.S. claims to have nearly as much gold as the next 3 countries combined, which is 8,133 tons of gold. It also has the third highest gold allocation as a percentage of its foreign reserves. The majority of U.S. gold is held at Fort Knox in Kentucky. It is known to contain the largest amount of gold in the world.